Liam Gallagher and Beady Eye co-host the XFM Breakfast Show.
Tim Cocker.
XFM.
The XFM Breakfast Show. It still is the XFM Breakfast Show with me, Tim Cocker, and producer Jim.
Hello.
I thought for a minute it was going to be our last show. The bosses basically said, yeah, fine, on your head be it. If you want Liam Gallagher co-hosting the XFM Breakfast Show, that's fine, but on your head.
Well, okay. It's all okay.
I'd say better than okay. What an absolute gem. He's the gift that keeps on giving, that man, Mr. Gallagher. As you were about to hear, this is what happened when Liam Gallagher swung by on the day that their new album was released with bandmates from Beady Eye, Andy Bell and Gem Archer. Strap in, sit tight. There's some classic Liam moments on the way.
Liam Gallagher and Beady Eye co-host the XFM Breakfast Show with Tim Cocker.
XFM.
The XFM Breakfast Show, I'm Tim Cocker. That there is producer Jim.
Morning.
On the day that Beady Eye's new album, Beat, is released, delighted that Liam Gallagher, Andy Bell and Gem Archer from the band are my guests.
Hello. Hello there.
How do we turn this up, man? Just this knob here, Liam.
Yeah, Jimbo, you sort out Liam's headphones. I'll tell you what, while you're doing that, I am going to play something, a story that Liam said during that Bowie song. It was off there, but I have to play this. This needs to be heard. Have a listen. This was moments ago.
Right, check this out. Geezer comes up to me after Glastonbury. I've got psoriasis in my hair, right? So, it's like flaky skin. So we're backstage, this geezer's come over, he's going, oh, Liam, man. He starts picking the psoriasis in my hair and starts putting it up his nose. He thinks it's cocaine. And I was stood there going like that. Psoriasis, well, let him get on with it. Have you not heard that one before?
I've never heard that before. That was brilliant.
Ask me part, that's
brilliant.
it's better than the Queen's speech, isn't it? No, it's true, man. It's true, mate.
I love it. Gents, welcome to XFM. Like I say, Beady Eye's B is here. What is the mood in the camp right now?
Yeah, feeling good, man, you know. We always feel good when we're releasing a record.
Well, we're digging it at XFM and been playing the tunes, and I get the impression from our listeners and from generally what you're reading and hearing and the general vibe that it's winning a lot of fans.
Right, I've not heard that one.
Have you not?
No, man, I mean, people seem to like it, and it's hard to tell until you do a gig. You know, you'll find out, I mean, I guess, when it comes out, I guess, you know what I mean? But people seem to like it, and people seem to hate it as well, so...
Well, I'll tell you what I like about it. I like the fact that you've pushed yourself, it seems, gone experimental at times. You've got the horns and the string sections in there, and then there's tunes that are proper stripped back and tender almost, let's say, songs like Start Anew.
Yeah.
And I've heard a lot of, I've been looking in some of the acoustic stuff you've done when you've been abroad, that they work when you strip it right back just to guitars and your vocals.
Yeah, man, without a doubt. If you can't play the song acoustic, man, it's not worth putting it out, is it? You know what I mean? So, yeah, it works.
Yeah. You almost sound a little bit like on the defensive, like ready for people to knock you. You just kind of sticking together and pulling tighter and believing in the record.
It's, you know, like we said, oh, people really digging it and all that and everything, but it's like, we do it for the music. I know that sounds simple and odd, but we like the record, so when people tell you they love it, you kind of almost going, I don't know. I've got a mate, basically, who hates everything and he likes this and I don't trust him.
Well, we love it, and here's the first music we heard from your album, B, out today. This is Beady Eye's Flick of the Finger on XFM. The XFM Breakfast Show, I'm Tim Cocker, that's producer Jim.
Morning.
And that is Beady Eye, Flick of the Finger, and I've got Beady Eye here in the studio, and I want to ask you, Liam, Gem, Andy, that features a spoken part at the end from Kaya Novak, who is Phone Jacker. To anyone that doesn't know him otherwise. How did Phone Jacker end up being on the album?
Well, just for your mate, innit, Debs? We've got a friend called Debbie who works with us, and she knows him.
Simple as that?
It's simple as that, mate.
We did try to get the geese from Rising Damp, didn't we? But
yeah, he wanted too much money.
he must not be on repeat fees.
So, yeah, he just come down to Gemma's house and he swacked it out, man. He's funny, man.
He didn't try it in any of his character voices? Like
oh, the outtakes are outrageous,
Blick of the Bringer.
Yeah.
He was oh, no, he was...
What do you mean?
He was trying it. Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived!
Talk to me.
Yeah, no, he's good, man.
So you've all been connected, obviously, with Beady Eye now and Oasis in the past among your histories. And it's been 20 years this week since that first record deal after the show in Glasgow. And I'm just wondering, in your musical careers to date, over the past 20 years and more in some cases, what are you musically most proud of? Big question, that.
Well, I mean, come on, to dial something up
For me, it was like just getting a record deal, you know what I mean? Being in a studio and stuff, you know what I mean? I mean, there's so many things that you're proud of, but...
Just managing to get a record out in the first place.
Yeah.
Holding your vinyl in your hand is good.
I tell you what, having the balls to get on stage is the most proudest thing, I guess.
Do you remember what you did immediately after signing that deal, Liam?
No. But I reckon it involved drink.
Tell me about that first time stepping on stage. You said that takes a lot of balls to step up there on stage. Tell me about that first time.
It was in the boardwalk, I think. I mean, all your mates just come and see you, so that's the biggest achievement, is having to get on stage and all your mates are just looking at you going, you you know, they're the only ones that are going to come and see you, but they want to get off, go to the hacienda, and they go, just check this tune out, and like something at you, just thinking you're nuts. So that's the hardest thing, I think.
But you're still obviously getting that same buzz and like you say, all about the music.
Yeah, mate, I get a buzz off everything, doing interviews, doing everything. You know what I mean? So if you can't talk about your music, then there's no point being in a band, is there? I like it all. Making music, singing it, talking about it, licking it, everything.
There's lots of excitement, like I say, surrounding the new record. It's fair to say as well, there's also been a little bit of a tabloid circus surrounding everything else, particularly you, Liam. I don't know how you find that frustrating, just amusing.
Amusing, mate. Amusing all the way, not frustrating. Got to give them something to write about, haven't you?
Do the stories get exaggerated, or is it straight up speaking the truth?
I mean, if you're talking about the one about the dog, I mean, obviously, yeah, I can't remember riding a dog. And I've ridden a few in my time, mate, believe. But, yeah, I can't remember it, man.
It's something you would remember, isn't it? If you were riding
It is,
around the pub, you'd think you'd remember that.
But yeah, man, without a doubt. And do you think there'd be photograph evidence, you know what I mean?
That's true.
You know what I mean? I want to see the evidence. But, you know, I can't drive a car, and I can't ride a bike. So, the dog it is.
And the pair of binoculars for to check out Beyonce's backside, that was all straight up. That wasn't a journalist just twisting your words.
No, they're on the way. They're getting polished as we speak.
Talking about binoculars still, yeah?
Yeah. Hey! Yeah.
Liam Gallagher and Beady Eye co-host the XFM Breakfast Show.
Tim Cocker.
Monday morning, hope you're enjoying the tunes, the XFM Breakfast Show. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Tim, that's Jim.
Morning.
And you'll be glad you did tune in, because Beady Eye, that's Gem Archer, Andy Bell, and the one and only Mr. Liam Gallagher, my co-hosts for the morning. And boys, you're going to be back in Manchester on the 19th of June again, playing at the Ritz.
Never played that, man. I went to see World of Twist years and years ago, and it was mega top venue. So I hope they haven't really messed about with it too much.
Well, the floor's a listed thing. You can't mess about with it.
It proper bops, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. That must be about the only venue you've not played then.
In Manchester. Yeah, I'm sure there's a few more holes that we haven't played. There's time though still, right?
It's a long way down, isn't it?
Yeah.
By which time Manuel Pellegrini will also be in the city as the new city boss. How are you feeling about that, him being the new gaffer?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about him, man, to be quite honest. I mean, but I'm sure they know what they're doing there at City, but we'll see, man.
If you're going to pick one player to have at City, so who's your dream signing now?
I reckon that Neymar looks good, doesn't he?
Even with that Barnett?
I don't mind that Barnett, mate.
No, it's all right.
Yeah. Could be worse. Could have one like Rio Ferdinand or something. Or any of that lot.
Now, Andy, Liam, last time you were on Xfm Manchester, between the three of you, you put to bed some massive issues that our listeners needed an answer to. And
wow.
Your memory might be hazy, so I've just got this little tiny snippet. It was that age-old debate, Jaffa cake, biscuit or cake, and this is what you came up with.
It's all hinging on the Jaffa cake, isn't it?
A biscuit, to me, has always got a bit of a crunch to it, you know what I mean?
You can't snap a cake.
Ah, yeah.
There you go.
We have a resolution.
That's how we live. We live our life by that now.
There was 3 good facts there, mate. we boxed it off there for you. Can't snap a cake. A biscuit's got to have a crunch.
Tick, 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 all the way.
All ticks all the way. So our
Any
listeners...
more issues you want sorting out?
Exactly. You're one step ahead of me, because our listeners heard you were coming back on and we're like, right, I know who to settle this one. So that sort of cake product, which I'm going to spell it and then ask you how you say it. SCONE.
Scone.
It's gone.
Yeah, scone.
Unanimous.
Consensus.
And I should be the one saying scone because I'm from Oxford, but I think I've always said scone. But scone's...
It's a scone.
You was quick there, Gam.
Hey, if it hasn't got currants in it, my mum calls it a plain cake.
A plain cake.
Yeah.
Wow. Another big question came from Matt Edwards on Twitter, and he wants to know whether it's true eating 11 bananas can kill you.
You'd be shitting it on number 10, wouldn't you? Eating 11 bananas can kill you.
This is like Mythbusters. If only we had 11 bananas, we could test it out.
It's not, dare I even venture, Pithbusters.
Oh, wow.
Incredible work. You know you're going to be incredibly bored on the tour bus from the next tour at some point, and that 11th banana is going to be staring
When
you
you've
in the
smoked
face.
all the skins.
I've got another one here. This is from Tom. He's from Burnage, funnily enough. Your neck of the woods, Liam. He said, did you ever, as youngsters, in wherever you grew up, gents, Oxford or the North East or Manchester or whatever, carve your name into a tree or a park bench somewhere that might still be around today?
No, but I sprayed my name up the side of a chippy wall.
Can you remember the chippy?
Young's, innit? Mr. Young's or Mr. Chung's or something. It was in Burnage Lane.
What if it's there, sort of covered in perspex like a bank
Liam,
seat?
I just sprayed it. It is, mate, Liam G.
Burnage Lane, Mr. Johnson.
Burnage Lane, as you go down, as you go, where is it? It's across the road from the Vic, I think. You know, the chippy on the corner.
Well, we will check it. We might well give him a buzz and get him to go outside and have a look.
Yeah, mate.
Liam, Andy, Gem, sit tight for a bit, have a brew, and back with more next on XFM.
Liam Gallagher and Beady Eye co-host the XFM Breakfast Show with Tim Cocker.
XFM.
Monday morning, thanks for choosing XFM. I'm Tim Cocker, that's producer Jim.
Good morning.
Big question now for my co-hosts on this morning's breakfast show. Beady Eye, their album B is out today. Liam Gallagher, Andy Bell, Gem Archer are here. Huge question now, gents. It's desert island bisque time. You're stranded on a desert island, you're allowed one biscuit. What do you choose?
Ginger nut.
I'll tell you what was a mega biscuit. I just hated the name of it. Remember the United biscuits?
Yep.
Remember them? Remember them, but they come in a blue and white wrapper.
It's similar to a club, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's something in it, man. It's like got crunchy
The
vibe.
chocolate has got a sort of extra element that's not like normal chocolate. It's got
certainly
like a
has,
sort of
Mr.
like a preservative in it that makes it extra
Yeah.
cool.
The chocolate's good, man. I tell you one that's
Got
got...
the bit inside and all. It's like got honeycomb in it. It's like a Malteser kind of
Yeah,
vibe
it
going
is.
down.
It's like a...
But it was called United and it was
yeah.
a blue and white wrapper. It
I
was
do remember
mega.
them, man. A biscuit that's got ideas above its station, man.
It's like a breakaway.
Yeah, like a breakaway, but a mega breakaway. And a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, they were good. I'll bring some of them.
Yeah. We're falling into
Remember them?
classification issues here again of what makes a biscuit and what makes a chocolate bar, though.
Yeah, exactly, like a penguin. What is that?
I
It's
think
a
if
poor man's chocolate bar.
it,
I think it's bad on all counts.
Oh, man, penguins are all
You having penguins?
No.
Right, my mum used to work at McVitie's and bring load of boxes of them.
Well, where's the on a penguin? Where does the chocolate coating start, and where does the
Yeah.
inside start?
And is
It's
it
not
top quality chocolate or
marked out.
is it somebody else's cast-offs?
McVitie's, man.
It's like a up bourbon, isn't it?
Bourbons are they're just penguins swear it's that, man.
No, I'm not with
I
you on-
reckon a
I know.
penguin is a shoddy bourbon in disguise.
That's what I just said.
Bourbons can right off, man.
Liam's just got a thing about wildlife. It's always dogs and doves and penguins.
Bourbons.
Oh, the dove one was real then. You did occupy the mind of a dove.
I did, mate. Yeah.
That was at the Hacienda, wasn't it?
Yeah, I did, yeah. It was fun.
Fun is definitely a good description of occupying the mind of a dove. Listen, 20 years, as I mentioned earlier, since you signed a record deal with Oasis. 20 years of amazing memories. I'm going to pick a tune, one of my favourites off Definitely Maybe. This is Shaker Maker on XFM. Back with Beady Eye next. From Definitely Maybe, 20 years after Oasis signed their first record deal, Shaker Maker. And 20 years after Oasis signed their record deal, Liam Gallagher, Gem Archer and Andy Bell, all previous members of Oasis, of course, are releasing their album today, B, from Beady Eye. Delighted that they're my co-hosts on The Breakfast Show this morning. And guys, it's not just your album that is a new addition. My wingman here, producer Jim, is father to a, few-week-old baby boy.
3 weeks.
Wow.
And
Wow.
I
I've
just...
not slept in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Mate, I hear you. I hear you.
He's right in the fog, so I thought between
worse,
you,
mate.
you might be.
Cheers.
I thought you might be able to offer him some sage advice.
Join a band and go on tour and come back when he's 18.
Aye, I like that.
Oh, she's 18. Nah, I don't know, just enjoy
I
it.
feel
man.
your pain though. I had to go to bed last night early because I've been up with the baby for I've got a 1-year-old.
I don't know how. Now, I'm only 2 weeks in, but I don't know how, with kids, you've managed to make a record
Your missus is going to batter you when you get home. She'll be like, have you heard him on the radio?
Moaning again about this. It's only been 2 weeks.
To be fair, I mean, she's had the hard job, I guess.
Yeah, of course.
Has this all come as a surprise to you?
What, the no sleep?
They're like,
yeah, completely.
yeah, man.
I knew.
Have you not seen One Every Minute?
Do you know what? I'm terrified of that programme, so no, I've avoided it completely.
Good. Well, you sound like an old school dad. Did you drop your missus off at the hospital?
Oh, beautiful stuff. Well, Jimbo, all I say is you come from the other side, and there is a time when you and your kid can sit down and watch the same TV programme, and that's a beautiful moment.
Yeah.
Match of the day.
Yeah, exactly, Liam.
They
Gents,
play FIFA together and everything.
Or loose women.
Sex in the City.
Sex in the City.
oh yes, now you're talking.
We spoke to a guy the other day who was burping. He had had the hiccups for 36 hours, and he hadn't slept. And you're moaning about having a baby.
Yeah, true. Puts it in perspective.
Damn right.
36 hours hiccuping. That's insane.
It must have been a difficult conversation to listen to as well.
I think he was a DJ as well.
But you'd stick a kebab up your ass, wouldn't you? Just to you'd do anything, wouldn't you? Just to stop hiccuping, wouldn't you? Just to take your mind off something. You'd just go.
I've never heard of a queue before.
But you'd do something. You'd get your headbutt a wall or something.
First thing you'd do.
And it'd stop.
Hiccups.
You wouldn't just sit there for 36 hours hiccuping, would you? You'd just stick a kebab up your ass or in your ear or up your nostril, and that would stop it. I'm telling you, man.
In Oxford, we do more of that drinking water upside down thing, but
Kebab up your ass.
Mancunians.
Right, no more hiccuping, man. Can't sit there for 36 hours hiccuping, man.
Are you medically trained, Liam? Is that?
You can tell, can't you?
Dr. Liam, get that donor up there, mate. You'll be right.
Oh no, it's Dr.
Chili
Gallagher.
sauce.
Yeah, the chili sauce.
Mum, I don't want to go and see Dr. Gallagher again.
Oh man.
Just don't get him started in his piles.
I'm here all week, mate. Here all week.
Oh, amazing. Well, gentlemen, all the best with B, and we've loved playing your tunes on XFM, and looking forward to seeing you when you come back to Manchester on the 19th of June.
Nice one, man.
Yeah, Mandy, Liam, take it easy.
We'll go out for a kebab, right?
Liam Gallagher co-hosts the XFM Breakfast Show with Tim Cocker.
On XFM.